Imagine having everything you've ever dreamed of before even reaching adulthood: money, fame, worldwide recognition. Sounds perfect, right? But what if I told you that the price of this fame could be way too high? That behind the spotlight, the glamour, and the flashing cameras, many famous teenagers have fought silent battles that almost destroyed them? Depression, anxiety, burnout. Early fame can be a poison disguised as a dream. Today, we're going to talk about those who reached the top but paid a heavy price for it. And more importantly, how they managed to turn things around and rebuild their lives. Stick with me until the end because these stories are unbelievable. Being famous as a teenager might seem like a fairy tale, but the reality is far from it. The pressure to maintain an image, the lack of privacy, media scrutiny, and missing out on a normal youth can have a devastating impact on mental health. Many young stars have faced dark moments, but what's most inspiring is that some managed to overcome these challenges and are now examples of resilience and perseverance. Let's take a look at their stories. Beyond external pressures, there's also the weight of unrealistic expectations. Many of these young stars are placed on pedestals and expected to behave like adults, with no room for mistakes. This creates an environment of constant tension, where even the smallest misstep can be heavily criticized. Excessive exposure can lead to feelings of loneliness and disconnection, as it becomes difficult to trust who is truly there for them as a person rather than just their fame. Another crucial point is the struggle to maintain a personal identity. Many grow up being shaped by the entertainment industry, leaving little time to discover who they truly are. Without a solid foundation, dealing with fame can be an even greater challenge, making them more vulnerable to emotional crises. Let's dive deeper into these challenges and understand how some of these celebrities manage to overcome them. Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen were thrust into stardom before they even turned 1 year old. Growing up in the public eye, they became a pop culture phenomenon, starring in movies and launching fashion brands. But the pressure of fame took a heavy toll. Mary-Kate battled eating disorders, and both sisters ultimately chose to step away from the media spotlight to protect their mental health. Their childhood and teenage years were filled with relentless commitments, a lack of privacy, and overwhelming expectations. Over time, they realized that fame was not worth the cost to their well-being and made the conscious decision to reinvent themselves. Today, they are highly successful businesswomen in the fashion industry, keeping their lives far from the flashes of paparazzi and prioritizing their well-being. Their departure from acting and the celebrity world proves that it is possible to carve out an alternative, healthier path, one that values happiness over relentless fame. Justin Bieber went from a talented kid on YouTube to one of the biggest artists in the world in a matter of months. But what seemed like a dream quickly turned into a nightmare. Fame came too fast, bringing with it a lack of freedom, isolation, and overwhelming pressure. Slowly, Justin began to fall apart. Anxiety, depression, and substance abuse followed like a domino effect. In interviews, he has revealed that he often felt alone, unsure of whom to trust. The responsibility of maintaining a massive career from such a young age took a deep toll on him. But, like many others who have struggled, he found a way out. With support, therapy, and significant lifestyle changes, Justin was able to reclaim his life and now advocates for mental health awareness among artists. Today, he speaks openly about his struggles and encourages others to seek professional help when needed. His marriage and reconnection with his faith have also played a crucial role in his emotional stability. Lindsay Lohan was Hollywood's golden girl, starring in iconic films and becoming one of the most famous teenagers in the world. But early fame came with a dark side: parties, scandals, and substance abuse. Gradually, her career began to collapse, and her mental health deteriorated. Lindsay went through several turbulent phases, including legal troubles and a loss of credibility in the entertainment industry. Tabloid headlines exposed her lowest moments, fueling a cycle of self-destruction. After multiple rehab stays and relapses, she made the decision to turn her life around. With continuous effort and the right support, she managed to rebuild herself. Today, far from controversy, she is focused on reviving her career and maintaining a more balanced lifestyle. Lindsay has also become an advocate for mental health, sharing her experiences to help others avoid the same pitfalls. Her return to film and newfound outlook on life prove that recovery is possible, with determination and the right support system. Macaulay Culkin was one of Hollywood's biggest child stars. But his meteoric rise to fame came at a steep price. Family pressure, the loss of a normal childhood, and substance abuse turned his youth into chaos. He was financially exploited and spent years trying to break free from the image of a child star. The relentless media scrutiny and the struggle to live a normal life only worsened his psychological challenges. For years, he disappeared from the spotlight, becoming the subject of rumors and concern. Many believed he would never recover, but over time, he managed to rebuild his life outside of Hollywood's expectations. Today, Macaulay leads a more private life and has found a way to balance his past with his mental well-being, proving that recovery is possible. His return to performing and renewed involvement in film projects also show that fame can be managed in a healthier way. Britney Spears experienced one of the most publicized breakdowns in history. Surrounded by relentless pressure, media harassment, and a lack of control over her own life, she lost her autonomy and spent years under legal conservatorship. The psychological toll of this period was devastating, causing deep trauma and preventing her from making her own decisions. The singer endured a long legal battle to reclaim her freedom while fighting against the stigma surrounding her mental health. But her story doesn't end in tragedy. After years of struggle, Britney regained her independence and has become a symbol of resilience and strength. Her journey serves as an inspiration to millions facing similar challenges, proving that the fight for autonomy and mental well-being is a fundamental right for all. Amanda Bynes, a former Nickelodeon star, faced severe mental health struggles, undergoing hospitalizations and receiving psychiatric diagnoses. Her battle was highly public, with moments of crisis exposed by the media. Her challenges highlight how early fame can take a serious toll on young artists' mental well-being, especially when proper support is lacking. Stepping away from the spotlight was crucial for her recovery, allowing her to seek effective treatment and find balance in her life. Fortunately, with the right care and support, she has been able to rebuild her life and maintain stability, proving that it is possible to overcome the hardships brought on by excessive fame. Corey Feldman, known for iconic 1980s films, faced abuse and a tough battle with substance addiction. He became an outspoken activist, exposing the dark side of the entertainment industry and raising awareness about the mental health struggles of young artists. His bravery in speaking out about the abuse and hardships he endured turned him into a symbol of resilience. Feldman also created initiatives to help former child stars cope with the trauma of fame, advocating for mental health awareness and psychological support. His story shows that seeking help and shedding light on difficult issues can be a powerful path to healing, serving as an example for others facing similar challenges. Fame can be a blessing or a curse, depending on how it is managed. What we learn from these stories is that no one is invincible, and mental health must always be a priority. Overcoming these struggles doesn't happen overnight. Each journey is unique. Many of these celebrities endured years of suffering before finding a path to recovery. The key takeaway is that asking for help is not a sign of weakness but an essential step toward healing. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on future content. And hey, there's another video waiting for you right here on the screen. Click on it and continue this journey with us. See you next time.